I want to ask you something. To my followers, subscribers, and people who've watched my content, how would you describe me? If I was a fly on the wall, I've wondered what would people say about me. Well, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I love fashion. As my love has grown for it, I've learned it's more and more about the feeling that you get from fashion than the apparel items themselves. Fashion is supposed to be expressive, it's supposed to make a statement, and it's supposed to be a language that can be learned and understood no matter who or where you are. That's what I think anyway. So here's another question. Where do you get your sense of fashion from?
RVCA flannel. I'm sure I got it from like PacSun many moons ago. It's a little distressed.
Did you distress that? Okay.
So it used to have flaps over the pockets, but so I actually clipped the flaps off at the seam. Yeah. Everything looked like it went fine, and then all of a sudden
there was a hole in it.
There were holes.
Sick.
So then I ended up distressing the elbow a little bit to get it to, you know what I'm saying, just to have a little bit more of a flow to it.
Yeah.
And then my elbow popped out that hole one day.
So basically, you took a shirt that most people probably would have just thrown away because they put holes in it and you made it work for you.
Yes.
So do you sew?
I do. Sewing machine, sew by hand, all types of stuff. Speaking of sewing, you know what I'm saying, custom suspenders, Gucci inspired, you feel me?
Right.
Put these together myself. And a Obey wool hat, also a bit distressed.
Did you distress that too?
No.
How'd you curate this style, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it inspired by anything?
So I work in IT. Offices have rules about dressing. I always had a big problem with, because before I used to just wear streetwear all the time. Mm-hmm. But all of that stuff was pretty much against the rules.
Would you classify this? You wouldn't classify this as streetwear?
No, not really. Okay. I don't really know what I would call it, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's
geek
more
chic, maybe.
What's that? Geek chic?
Some geek chic type
shit,
I guess. Yeah, I always got tired of having to leave all of my clothes that I liked in my closet. And it actually made the job less enjoyable, which is crazy, but it's true. So I just didn't feel like myself.
No, I feel that. Okay, so that's the big thing that you brought up, bro. Like individuality, bro. Like feeling like yourself is very important. Same thing, bro. You know, being prior male, always having to wear a uniform.
Yeah.
Wasn't about that, bro. Yeah, man, it's nice to wear what you want to wear and not have it looked at crazy.
I would agree with that. So when you were saying like, did I have any inspiration as far as like my style went? It was like a mix of characters in media that I saw growing up. You got your Stephen Q. Urkel, you feel me?
Stephen Q. Urkel.
Money Mitch.
Money making Mitch.
Money Mitch.
Yeah, bro. And shout out to Paid in Full.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Word, okay. I like that.
So it was kind of like throwing those three in a pot, mixing it up, you feel me?
Would you say that those three icons still like influence your fashion to this day?
To a degree, yes. I didn't like that people could dress the same, especially like when it comes to the way that men dress. You could dress the same and you can't look at two people and see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like they're two totally different people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like one is more, for lack of a better word, like real. You feel me? Like one is themselves, and then the other one is trying to fit in. Yeah. And if they're standing right next to each other, you can't tell the difference.
I feel that.
I didn't like that. So I like going with more polarizing things that people shy away from, because then I don't have to worry about people riding my jock.
To my brother's point, being an individual is important, but that can be difficult sometimes in a world with so many people. Trends are going to come and go, and you can't help what you like. I would say the biggest message here is to make sure whatever it is you start doing, it actually speaks to who you are.
So you thrift?
Huh?
You thrift?
I mean, yeah, I would say
Thank you.
Thanks.
I never had the greatest experience thrifting.
Yeah.
And but I always see people come out with some fire stuff. So I feel like it will be like.
And where did you go?
Goodwill.
I mean, like
up north though.
Where you go depends too, because Savers just has good stuff. Good stuff meaning like it's well kept. Like I've never gotten anything from there and it's been missing a button.
You don't like put stuff on like when you. Oh, damn. Ain't nobody tell me, bro. Like, does it take a while, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it
To
take
do what?
like thrift shopping? Does it take like patience and stuff? Like, what's some tips and tricks, bro? For
I don't
thrifting?
see it any, bro. I literally don't see it any different than any other shopping. It's just cheaper.
That's it.
Yes. There's no special technique to it. It's not like finding a good tattoo artist.
Yeah.
That takes time and patience. You see a shirt and you like it. You look and you see that it's your size, and then you look at it to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm dead,
and then
bro.
you buy it. You feel me?
Bro,
Like,
bro's just making it seem like it's just like, oh, it's just. So okay, so I guess all right. So don't try the shit on like I did. That was crazy.
I don't try clothes on in the store.
Okay, so it's a little different than as opposed to somebody who, like, 'cause I know people who are like that's their Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, no, hell no.
they getting up at like 10. You know what I mean? Hit the thrift stop,
I
and they
don't
not
treat-
leaving until like.
I don't treat thrift shops like Nike outlet stores.
Yeah.
That's not my jam.
All right, so since my brother comes out here every now and then, I don't get a chance to shoot him that often. And as you can see, my man is mad fresh. So we're gonna shoot some shots real quick. It's a little bit windy, you know what I mean? It's chilly. It's a spring day. It's nice. The sun is out and it's beautiful lighting, but it's obviously a little chilly. He's not used to Colorado, so we're gonna shoot some snaps real quick because we got to get this. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of in between. Yeah, right there. It's good. Yeah, just turn it.
When it comes to getting inspired, you have to take what you know about yourself and push the limits a bit. Now, I know it can be a bit nerve-wracking to step outside of what you would normally do, but what you gain from it, I promise, is far greater than the risk you take just trying it. And if you say to yourself, I'm simple and I just don't really do all that, I just want you to take another second, ask yourself, are you sure that's who you are? Without thinking about it. People put themselves in boxes which could actually be our downfall. I say this all the time because it's true. Nobody is as simple as they say they are. People are ever changing, and there's always another layer that they can uncover about themselves.
So if I did this right, hopefully you're looking at yourself and fashion as not so distant strangers. It really is for everybody. A lot of times when I ask people about their fashion sense and how they view it, they oftentimes give me answers like, oh, it's just not for them, or they just don't know how to get dressed. And that's okay. I hope this channel can be a place where you can find inspiration to put a little bit more effort into your wardrobe. It's not about the clothes. It's about discovering a new layer to yourself and overall boosting your self-confidence. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. If you got something out of this video, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. If you like any of the apparel items you saw me wearing, I do have a link to my LTK store in the description. I will be adding more and more items on there, so be on the lookout for that. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.